Okay. Why, hello there. That was quick. As usual, we're gonna wait until we get at least a couple of people in here before doing my signature intro. Jesus. How many people are up at 11:20 p.m.? Well, hello. Well, hello, Richard Jars. And today, we're met with AC conditioner. Wait, what? The AC in the background, and the double screen. Now you may be wondering, what are you drawing there, Red? Also, why were you gone for like 2 weeks? Well, my lovelies, if you didn't see my community post, or if you're using a tablet, an iPad, then you should know that my sister took my phone for about 2 weeks because she thought I was talking to someone, even though I don't have friends. Actually, I do have friends, but like, I don't have like phone numbers and that stuff. So it got taken away for 2 weeks. She finally gave it back to me yesterday. So I'm back in the YouTube game. So to celebrate, I'm drawing my mascot. You can see in the corner. You can see on the live stream thing. Z. I don't know how I got her as my mascot. One day I was like, hey, this is a nice picture I have in my gallery. Why don't I make this as my channel mascot? And so I did. The channel was pretty... Jesus. The channel was pretty chill for... Is my stabilizer on? The channel was pretty chill for a while. Basically just post the round speed paint. And it'd get like a couple of views. Now I was fine with it. It's like, yeah, my art isn't really that good. So, yeah, of course, popular. My art skill isn't that high yet. I don't have a consistent upload schedule. You know, that stuff. And then I was like, oh, Country Miss Comic Dubs. This seems simple enough. I did my first one. Got like 4, like Jesus, got so many views. I've always felt like I wanted to stop comic dubs, cause like they take up a lot of space and it's kind of hard to do them at night. Cause I usually do them at night, or when nobody's home, so they don't hear me like me screeching from my room and come to see what the heck's wrong. But at least oh, and also, people who have Instagram, I've deleted my Instagram because my brother found it because he went snooping through my phone. So I deleted it. So my Instagram is no more. But I still have my Amino and my Wattpad, which you can see in my channel about. I don't usually do much comic books anymore. Mostly because I want to focus on other things. I want to focus on other fandoms. I'm not ending the channel. You are a great company. I want someone to share my art. I mean, it doesn't really get me a great audience for my art. Still, I still share my art there, but like, I'm not active, you know? How's been quarantine? Quarantine's been fine. I've been traveling along between houses. I've been going to my dad's house. I've been going to my brother's house. So yeah, and my other brother's house. So yeah, I've been doing quite well. I've been drawing more. Comic books have been easier to line sheets and comic books have been easier to pump out. Overall, it's just been kind of relaxing. Oh, Jesus Christ, that AC scares me. You may not see it, but it's in the corner of my room. My phone's space has been running out. I should really delete a couple of things, but I don't want to delete Amino. I still have friends on there, not all of them have social media. I mean, some have Discord, but like, I'm not really active on Discord either. If you've seen how stranded, I haven't actually checked my Discord in like a while. I've also been singing more, improving that screaming voice of mine. But honestly, it's been a fun quarantine. Sure, I do miss some of my in real life friends, especially the one that I used to goof around with. Because the one thing me and my friends related to was being weird as heck. I'm probably censoring myself since I'm so used to censoring myself when my mom says, Jesus. I mean, I would have used my mom's computer, my mom's laptop that she doesn't use anymore, but I was only able to log in with my second account. And so far, I haven't really been just joining maps. I'm still waiting for two maps. And one map was cancelled because it wasn't uni, because Pride Month ended. So yeah, it's been a bit sad. Kind of a bit sad because I'm like pumping out content. Bread. All I know is I just don't want to, end the channel. Cause like, what else am I gonna do if I stop comic dubs? I want to stop at part 20. Since comic dubs aren't really, when think about stocks. Think about stonks. And like how you buy Jesus. I'm gonna wait for I don't freaking care. Just think about stocks. You buy too much of one thing, the price goes down. Right? And since I've been doing so many comic dubs, eventually, once I got to like the tens, like the double digits, it can't just die down. The business died down, And since I don't have, and since nobody really cares for like any other content I produce, I just keep on like pumping out comic dubs. But since I deleted Instagram, I can't do that anymore. Shit. I can still go online though. I could still go on like online's Instagram, but that won't be fun. Since I need to physically save the comics to a save thing. I wonder what the train is. I miss it. He went around very soon. They was more. And turned the other cheek. Isolate the bed. And the blue ring. Tell me whatever tells me why. Yeah, I think the reason why I started joining my park was because I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I want to be I want to be like something that does with animation. So that's why I started MMDs, aka oh look, I'm just downloading a model what's the term? Extracting it. Just putting a random motion background and boom, you're done. I tried it on a computer, but so far it ain't working. What the heck was that? But since quarantine happened, I've actually started writing more. You know, as I'm trying fan fiction to the fan of the word exists is almost about to die. But it's still a semi-successful book. I have 2 projects I'm working on for it. We can actually go to my Wattpad. Later. And there's this thing I wanted to start for, on the channel called Watch Z, aka my nickname, Suffer, as she reads fan fiction. And I had to censor it because YouTube might demonetize me. But wait, I don't get paid. So fuck you, YouTube. Oh, you hearing a swear word? I don't care, because I don't make money off these videos and off people's work, because that's wrong. Because I can't physically, because I don't know. Basically, the whole premise of my channel is I read stuff. So you've probably been read. There's one YouTuber I relate to it a lot, JCM. Because me and her have kind of moved off comic dubs. It's kind of affecting both our channels. Like her videos get less views. And she started animation memes, and she started, hosting maps. One which I've joined, but it got canceled, which is big sad. But I couldn't, finish the animation because a jerk. Also, if y'all are up for it, we can go find some State Humans fan fiction, and I can read some. Because I still have Wattpad. But it's gonna be the new thing on my channel. reading Wattpad fan fiction because Wattpad's a cringy site which I love and hold to myself dearly. Anyways, what time is it for y'all on your time zone in your time zone? Cause I live in Virginia, which is on the East Coast, Eastern time zone. So basically, it's like almost 12 a.m. here. This string didn't really take long, and that's good. Cause you wanna know why? Oh shit. Because, my lovelies, we are gonna have a clear view. You guys who are here, so all 7 of you, are gonna see a glimpse into how I read fan fiction. Jesus Christ, I suck. 835. Lucky. Also, I had to spray some. Also, I had to spray some ants today. My sister, who's I'm basically at my dad's house, as you guys should know, yes, because y'all seem to stalk me or something as I basically post about what's happening. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna be at my dad's house. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna have a live stream and stuff. Perfect. Activate Instagram editor. One that's close like, yes, I'm dick. And then you just see the walls behind her like, let's see. Why don't I ever save colors? I should really start saving colors for my characters. Now we're just gonna bloop, bloop. Gonna put this here. I'm gonna paint bucket, yeah. I think when Wattpad updated like a couple months back in 2019, people didn't really like the new update. Like, we have this like cool like all these like new brushes. Cause you see these texture pen, ink pen, rough layout pen, all these pens here weren't there in the original. In the original, like in the Ibis Paint I grew up with, and the Ibis Paint I knew, cause I used Ibis Paint in 2018. No, still like kind of like a simple platform, really. I made weird cringy fan art of like Livesy Pop stuff, but we don't talk about that. And like, now we have like all these like new tools. Like, people complain about the paint bucket tool, which I think is really actually good now. It's a good paint bucket tool, okay? Like, people complained a lot about it. Hey, at least you don't have Sketch. Sketch is this oldish app. It hasn't been updated in like years. Like, it's been updated in like probably like a year. One of the things that made Sketch special was that you can basically post your art. You could post your art, you can get followers, and you could get... It's basically kind of Instagram, really, but if it actually helped artists. And so I was attracted to it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this and stuff. Yeah, and it was fun. Then I deleted the app, And then I learned that they were actually going to get rid of that feature for some reason. I'm not sure why. It was a good feature. You could do collabs. Like, you could do, like, collabs, basically, where you had, like, a base, and you could, like, recolor it, do whatever you want with it. I actually used quite a lot. You could also draw your own things. Like, it was a fun platform. But for some reason they ended it. I never really got to save all of my old cringy pictures that I could use for a sketchbook tour. Because I actually found a couple. Because I actually found folders. I actually found 3 folders of 3 years worth of art, so we can go do that one day. Drawing she's drawn there. Hi, just wondering what's going on here. Nothing much. Just me talking to y'all, and y'all doing whatever in the Fanny Kitty. How'd you find my channel? She can see, yeah, it's a bit laggy for me here too. But that's what you get when you don't have proper live stream software. You're just drawing on a phone. You get Mosbin Live. Oh, this is first time in Video Kitty has ever heard my voice when I'm posing as a 14-year-old. It's the first time she's actually heard my voice. Well, welcome to my channel, Video Kitty. Hope you have a grand old time. Jesus Christ, what the frick am I doing? Just cover up the evidence. That's what my dad always says. Actually, no, he's a 60-year-old man with diabetes. Let's see what's going on. True. I'm just okay. Oh yeah, I gotta erase the eye. Why don't I just outline the eye like a normal person? Oh, but no, I have to do this. It wastes more of my time. We could be reading fan fiction. It's a chicken. I've got a pack today. But anyways, no. Thank you for drawing. Thank you, slimy panda. Can't sound that kind of sounds like an insult. Jesus. I realized the most used name I go by, like in any social media platform, is Red Draws. And usually it's in the taken name because, I mean, who really has the name Red Draws when their channel mascot is literally a black and white cat? But that's just how it is. It is what it is. Jesus, my phone's dying. Oh, Uri, no, don't die on me, please. Oh, thank God. Let me just put back on the flashlight real quick. It's dark. mouth lock. There we go. You change this, do this. Everything else is good. I feel like my art gets worse on live streams. Mostly because I haven't really drawn anything except on paper for a couple of days. How many people have I subbed to? I gotta feel noticed. Don't worry, dude. On this channel, in this live stream, and many other live streams, I always try to notice as many people as I can. Mostly because I actually have like people who actively come, who are active live stream comers. They come to each live stream for somehow. Y'all have notifications or something? There we go. I'm just gonna put. I'm just gonna draw a little. Oh, for fricks! I was just gonna. Dang it! I'm just gonna. Yes, that's good. And we're gonna do this. Another arch thing. I'm gonna do this. Bit of a creepy eyes there, but okay. We're also gonna do this. These are hard to draw. Do we have Lord Judge? Add hair color, add screen, light, and add. It's so bright. It's so powerful. This bed is uncomfortable. Place at my house. I could leave my place. My neck is at a nice little angle because I'm not used to sitting up with great posture. And now we're just gonna copy and paste that. Put multiply. Yeah. This is how you shot diamonds. But I know my friend wants a diamond. That's some white light there. Now we could just do this, add this, add this, add this. Do this. And now we have a good eye. Now we could just do this, do this, do this. Now we got a nose. Now we shade. Shut up, AC. I'm trying to live stream. You gonna make that sloppy? They were gonna pretend I totally meant to do that. Yeah, I'm smart. Oh my god, it looks so much better. Hello, thing. And because I added the picture. Let's see. What if I... I'm surprised my English is actually good. No. I'm going, guys. Hi. Hello, Monsterlistics. Okay, so this is Cyborg. I thought that's the top of my recommended. Wow, YouTube, you're actually doing a good job. Well, hello there, King. Good morning to you. It's actually almost midnight where I am. I'm here because it's 5:46 a.m. where I live. Where I am, it's 11:47. It's 10:47 p.m. over here. It's 11:51. Well, good morning. It's 6:47 a.m. I just pulled an all-nighter. Are you tired at all? Yes, please send help. As for your trouble, especially doing such good, you're really good. I can't draw cats. I can't draw by slimy anyways. Well, you see, that's what happens. You start to draw cats and perfect in that area, so you suck at drawing humans. Because you're trying to fandom about cats that fight each other and kill each other and have magical superpowers. This is what happens when you join the Warriors fandom, okay? Even though I don't actually read the books or Jesus, or get involved with anything with the fandom, it's still a pretty good drama. It's still a pretty good fandom, but just because of all the drama that's happening in it, with like people like sending like inappropriate Warriors pictures to people, aka Drakenator. Just like a lot of drama. And like Amino's not really helping, cause like an Amino has to be like one Amino that I'm on basically had to be on like a break for a while, had to be shut down, so you can post or like people's posts because like of all the bullying that was going on there. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, what the heck did I walk into? Also, one Amino that I joined got shut down because of something. Because she wasn't getting paid. So yeah, it's not everything's going bad this year. But you can still comment on like the post that said, "Hey, I'm shutting down the Amino." But like, you can't like make your own posts anymore. So that Amino has been shut down. I still haven't left it for some reason. I just don't feel like leaving it. I still have a bunch of arts that I need to save that I deleted. And let's see, we have Claiborne. Yearworm's better. There you go. Actually, I should shade the nose. This was a quick stream. But, oh my lads. We aren't ending the stream yet. One fan that I've mentioned a couple times before on this here YouTube channel is Empire State Humans. I used to, actually I still do, actually nah. I used to make fan art of it, but I got tired of it and I just like started making, actually I still do make fan art of like my state as a human, but you've probably seen it a couple times if you've like been on my Instagram, which is shut down for now until I turn the legal age to have Instagram. But anyways, what if I just like duplicated this? What thing did I not shade? Okay. Duplicate letter. Got bored now. So now we're just gonna add the two highlights. Some white highlights. That looks freaking terrible. What is that? Oh, there's my channel asset. Actually, it's the one designed for. Cause I haven't really stuck to like the design. It's kind of been weird. It's like one design. Let me see like a design with like these like white patches. Like it's like it's not like no. We're changing the eye color thing. Okay. I guess we're using red. I'm gonna use dark pink for this because okay. So now we have finished our thing. Here's sketch. Here's thing. I added the line art. It was bit too. Don't post it wants shine. So figures are hard to key. Yeah, Spaniel draw those. I do whenever I draw. I do it for poses. Yeah, I'm gonna sub you to you guys. Hello, me? I make cringy content. Same, I don't care. I don't post anyone else's drawing. Okay, I don't care. You is nice. Thanks, you too. Thank you. You're welcome. Like this live stream are tips to drawing. I usually sometimes give tips whenever I need something to talk about because I've been too quiet for about a couple minutes. But I can give y'all some tips to succeed in Abba's paint. As you have seen, this is my palette. From here to here is my own colors. These aren't in Abba's paint. These colors are from here to here are the colors are in Abba's paint. I save colors for characters that I draw. So these were for this is for grass. This is for noses. This is for skin. This is for skin shading. This is for skin. This is for skin. This is for skin. This is for eyes. These are for eyes. This used to be for shading. This is for shading. This is for shading. These are for these I used to use for eyes, but I don't use them usually. Everything else, I'm not sure what the hell these were. But my advice to you guys: don't use black for shading. Don't use gray for shading. Use dark purple, use purples, use blues. Just don't use black, okay? I use purple. I use this ugly purple, and I shade with it. Then I go and I press multiplier, color burner, lunar burn, and then to make it darker. They also screen tone, but like they don't really, but it doesn't usually do anything. It's just like there for manga. For sketches, if you don't want to draw, if you don't want to accidentally do your line art on the, let me drop something on the sketch layer. Use the opacity. It's there for a reason to make to make it transparent, I use 50% opacity. And honestly, just experiment with whatever works for you. You see here, my whole style is inspired by, like, what if I did this, and from other people. Like my old style of drawing snouts when I was a huge furry. I used to draw snouts. Well, like, Jesus, I need water. Like this, and stuff. I used to draw stuff like that. Then I ended up doing. What was I like? Then, wait, what was I doing? And then I ended up doing this. They did this for a while. They kept like that. And then I eventually went to this. But I didn't know how to draw front-facing snouts. And then I went to this. Then I went to my usual style, which is that. So basically, look back on your art. Say to yourself, what can I do to improve this? It doesn't matter what thing you use. Sure, something still does, but it doesn't matter what program you use. Some programs have limitations, like they don't have like double tap. They don't have like an option where you can use Apple Pen, or you can't like have you can't like do any of this. You don't have like this many things, and some might be too much for you. Like Medibang was too much for me. Like, just use whatever program works for you. You are the reason for your improvement. Like, study, like this, like, I'm cartoony. I don't use real life, cause look how big the ears are. Look at the floof. Just like, do whatever makes you happy. Okay? Don't try to it's okay. I used to use gray for shading. I would show you some of my old art, but I think, actually, buckle up. Actually, wait for this. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna save this as PNG. Go lay on my stomach, because it's comfortable. And back to my gallery. And we're gonna go here, because you don't need to see my art. We're going on Amino, because most of my old art is on there. So we're just gonna wait. See, now we're gonna go to my profile. Don't ask. So I have these Winky entries 20 days ago. Jesus, I need to. Okay. So y'all can get some more of my go through all 191 of my posts. Oh wait, there's actually an improvement post here. Sure, it's where is it? Here it is. So this is my older style, but it's still relevant. So shut up. So this is April of 2019. This. I used Sketcher. I shaded it in black. Don't know what the heck's going on with the eye. They like following the line arts and the ear. What's going on with the hair? Like, Jesus Christ, my floof was horrible. Also, the sun, moon, the stars. I was like, don't know. And so we're gonna move here. This is Ibis Paint. Sure, I still had to do a few improvements, especially with the what the heck's going on with her body. What's going on with that leg right there? Right there. Right there. But still, I'm so proud of this. I used texture pen. I just used like a bunch of pens I improved. I actually put clouds. I made the moon glow. I put like a light on her. I'm proud of the shading. That's one of my oldest. Jesus, that something scared me. That's one of my oldest art pieces. One of my oldest art pieces. As you can see, this is my first featured post. Now we have a lot of art here. This is also another improvement post. You see? Then this is still Ibis paint. Now this is Medibang. Then Ibis paint. No, Medibang. But you get the idea. It's now 12:05. Jesus. All of these are so old. Especially this. Jesus, some of these is old. Sometimes I miss my old art style, and sometimes I don't. I used to do pixel things. All these are like super old. As you can see, back then with this style, I still had the same idea. Basically, my style now is basically reusing this style, but with new eyes. Well, hello from America. You probably guessed from my accent. If I've ever joined, you'll be back. Hello, Phoebe Stosa. I'm gonna say tea. It's so sweet, I like sweet tea. So many old things. Jesus Christ, the neck. I was still doing. I used to do animations. Oh my god, that sketch was one of the best things that came out. I'm so proud of my sketches. Wait here just a sec. I'm just gonna gonna save this image. Don't mind me. I need it for my meme collection. And why oh, Jesus. Family tree. We also have a lot of. I have like. This is when I was still doing. Like. I was writing stuff here. Oh. Oh, guys, this is my new account. We can actually go to my old accounts. So probably, I've been trying my disease. Okay, we're gonna go here. This is my oldest account. Let me know. We have a lot of things here. This is a lot of my 2019. I haven't posted here since 2019. We're gonna Okay. This is the oldest, this is the oldest picture of John. I used to black the shade, but you can't tell. You can tell in the eyes, though. I tried highlights, but it didn't work. Didn't work out. Cece. Hello, Phoebe Sosa. And hello, No. My friend messed up on an eye. She's trying to pupil into an eye and face. Dios looks like an old reels, right? I'll stay up, look in the real art, that from Deutschland. Progress has been made. I'm proud of my art. Sure, there are some moments where I'm not like, oh my god, what the frick did I choose art? But there are times it's like, God, Jesus, this is laggy. And there are times when I'm proud. Oh Jesus, something's scaring me. I am proud of it. You see, this is a thing. These are pieces I'm proud of. These two things. To my OCs. I haven't really been posting much. I have been on stuff like Wattpad. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's been about. I don't know when I joined them, you know. Because I remember it might have been like early 2019. Probably somewhere around in the summer. Summertime, June, 2019. I still had Sketch, so I think I've had Sketch for about for like a couple months. Just like just let's just say I have 3 years worth of art, okay? So we're just gonna go and find research. I'm not showing you all my exact location. Shut up, Google. There we go. We're on Wattpad. Jesus Christ, my phone is laggy. Actually, I have service here. Yes, I know I'm from the United States. I'm hungry. Right here. Wait, stay there for a sec. I'm trying to open a can of peanuts. Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. There's 51 chapters. Okay. Well, since I still have at least an hour before I want to go listen to music. I mean, I have a lot of accents. Yeah, but I will. Oh, and, sorry if I offend anyone. I'm just using stereotypical accents because I can't, because I'm American and stuff like that. But America will have my usual voice. Britain will have a higher pitched voice. Germany will have a deeper voice. Italy will have a high pitched voice, like, and Japan will have a weird Japanese accent thing. America's Pav. Oi, give me my flex tape. America's son Fleur was shrieking obnoxiously, chasing after Idaho. Hand outstretched. Now to give me back my potatoes. The running state hissed. What the heck was that? I scrunched the... I am scared. During state hissed, I scrunched up before he hit his head on the wall. Outside, Texas was shooting at a bird with his gun while California swam in the pool. However chaotic it was, America loved his family. At one point, when he and Soviet had been close, he had shown him his family. He had called it dysfunctional. To America, it was perfect. Though the states fighting amongst themselves at 4 a.m. was sure beginning to become annoying. Sure, he woke up then already, but getting up because of the shouting of your kids was beginning to become quite dry. Nobody knew about the children, other than a select few. He had 61s, and too recently one called CDC had appeared. I think because of a coronavirus outbreak that China had mentioned. The American walked into the kitchen tiredly. Yesterday, Hawaii's SARS from World War II had started hurting. Alaska was crying for Russian Empire to not give him away. Alaska and Hawaii both had trauma, and they both loved his support. But their bond was unbreakable because of it. He began making breakfast, filling his thoughts with subjects for the meeting. Some of his kids their countries knew of, namely NASA, his military branches, DC, and recently CDC. NASA usually had America announce things at work for him, and the two had scheduled a large meeting for the day. His son had recently completed the development for a manned Mars mission, and the father couldn't be prouder. He had made breakfast, all of his kids coming down. They enjoyed it. 61 having as much as they wanted. Inexplicably, Kansas stole one of Idaho's potatoes. Their state brought out a water gun and saw Kansas. They accidentally hit Florida, and soon it was an all-out war. America, Delaware, DC, the military branches, NASA, and CDC looked on blankly. Texas returned from shooting random things in the yard and was instantly shot in the face. He shot his gun, and America groaned. No shooting your siblings, Texas! DC hissed, leaping over the table and bitch slapping him. She also disarmed him. Jesus, Texas is beautiful. I went to Texas before. It was really nice, I love it. Nobody was hurt, and the 9 who were allowed went to work. All in the spacious BMW by America. Stay home. All being taught by Delaware as Pennsylvania, and California kept the chaos under control. It'd be a long day without his states. He drove to... Wait, I'm sorry. Think about this bitch slap. Greeting Canada and UK, they stared at him confused. The American was actually early today. A rarity. Jesus. China ran up to America as they entered the meeting room, country still gathering. I'm so sorry. Did you come for the CDC to help China? Jesus, wrong accent. His gaze at the other country was rather bored as the Chinese not rapidly. His children then followed China, and they entered the room. Yuan was sick, and he was crying. What happened? America smiled uneasily. China stared at Yuan worriedly before replying. Yuan is sick, and countries keep disappearing. CDC held Yuan's wrist tightly. Enlightenment is not the cause. In fact, Yuan may disappear soon. America choked as the sound took. Yuan was supposed to disappear. CDC, can you fix it? The child shook his head. Not yet. I don't have enough information. Who has disappeared? NASA asked. China, his starry rings hot. Belgium, Greece, Albania, Armenia, and North Korea. American attainment, yes, at the mention of North, nobody noticed. Oh my god. Yes. Brazil, BRICS, Brazil, Russia, China, India, South Africa alliance, and Algeria. That's a lot. Shuddering, he noticed EU entering the room. After your meeting, there's another. It's about this. All the countries will be staying home, but in groups for their safety. EU spoke softly, her cheeks red from crying about UN. Will anyone have to stay with me? Inclined to edge his tone, along with worry for his children. EU shrugged. The countries themselves will decide who they stay with. I'm staying with the other organization, NATO and Asian to be exact. With that, 11 countries left the room. UN still crying. What else would happen to peace if UN collapsed? During the meeting, America, what news do you have? I'm sorry. America, what news do you have to bear? For the second meeting, every country, even dead ones, had to come. So America had to announce it all in front of them all. He wasn't nervous. The American just readjusted his glasses at NASA, joined him at the podium. NASA has prepared a manned Mars mission and should launch within the next month. This is not factual, just for story. Aww. Just there's like clapping. Wait. The intensity of the room, likely due to whatever was ailing UN, had not dissipated much, though America was glad to have helped somewhat with that news. Now, what's going on that you have called everyone for is more important, Mr. EU. Please speak. The two stepped down from the podium and returned to their seats. The military branches looked like they wanted to scream joyfully for NASA, and DC was smiling proudly. EU stepped up to the podium, clearly shaking. He shook off. As many of you have already been informed, several countries have died of a mysterious disease. Coronavirus. He rattled off the names again, but new ones stuck out. Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Tunisia, Bolivia. The organization decided, as he announced, the worst of all. And UN is sick too. Many countries looked shocked, some looked guilty. But frick y'all been doing? Some of them had been rude in the past, and if UN died, they could never apologize. Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and Soviet all looked distraught. Soviet comes to meeting for this, and he already knew of Kazakhstan's death. Tears flowed down the various Slavic countries' cheek. Coughing to get the country's attention. He spoke again. Because of that, you all need to house with other countries. If you may get out your laptops, there should be a form in your email. America picked his laptop out of its bag, his children staring intently at the screen. You all need to choose at least one person or family, EU said matter-of-factly. Even UN and America's family didn't know about his other kids. Jesus, you can't trust his family. Jesus. He'll be fine. He clicked on the form, DC whispering in his ear. So, who'll you pick? America gave a cheese again. Let's go with our... I'm fine. Let's go with our worst enemies just to bust him off. I think I don't need people these days. Yeah, but I don't see various cases here. Imagine you're humans. Jesus. Soviets Pov. I considered the best option for my children. I could have gone with China, but he was weak. And there's only one of him. Even though I hate the capitalist scumbag America, he'd be able to protect my children. I feel offended, yet not offended at the statement, and you are right. We are capitalists. And it aggravates him to be around me, and it aggravates him to be around me. Russia and Ukraine chose America too. Belarus chose Ireland and commented, "It's for the potatoes." The Irish man grinned at her. They met eye to eye, but he clicked America, and Belarus changed her decision. America's puff. 30 minutes later, EU had finished waiting and passed out sheets with who we would be staying with. I gripped mine tightly as they read over the names and groaned. Lisa looked over my shoulder and glanced, annoyed at the communist clan. Oh my god. The communist clan? Okay, I'll check. What's your favorite country, human? And for me, I'd have to choose America, maybe. I can't be sure. Yeah, these countries stay with you. Australia, Belarus, Canada, France, Germany, Ireland, New Zealand, Russia. Soviet, UK, and Ukraine. 5 minutes later, of course, America trying to steal my kneecaps. Okay there, Arthur said. The communist clan, my family, Ireland and Germany all walked over to me. So, we are staying with you, Jimmy said shortly. America sighed. I'm driving you all there because, one, I have a secret that I guess none of you, I guess I have to tell you guys, and two, none of you know where I live. Oh my god. Jeez. Why does that sound so weird? Why does that sound so weird? Like, do you know where I live? The country's nodded, but Belarus looked confused. Why do you need a card? Do you not live near here? I have a card because I do not, in fact, live near here. Truthfully, I have a large 3-house, 20 acre estate an hour away. Why? So we asked gruffly. You'll see. America got up. I have children in my basement. 8 children in 11 countries following him. The kids whistled, and horses came for all except NASA, who flew. Most of the countries, including UK, just looked confused, but America just unlocked the spacious BMW. Soviets sat beside him, and the others following the back rather easily. America drove away before entering the blanket of forest. Jesus, that sounds very freaking suspicious. Texas was out riding his horse, screaming random curses for some reason, Vietnamese. Okay, I can't choose. Wow, dude. Oh, my ear popped. The state saw his car, and as America approached the main building, the coaches looked confused. The window rolled down. Hi, Da. Wait, wrong accent. Hi, Da. Texas said, the tassel of his hat swinging. Why, you get them other countries in the car. They'll be staying with us. I'll explain later. The Texan gave a curt nod and continued writing. You can declare that to the America. You can declare that America. Son? Can't explain. The younger sighed. I have more kids than I've shown in my basement. That was Texas. One of them. He paused for a second, mentally double-checking his number. 52. Didn't he say 60? Besides the one that I've shown. Soviet laughed nervously beside him. Are you sure you have enough space for all of us? I can't roll my R's. America nodded. My state has 3 housing buildings, a barn, and a pet sanctuary. They all look spies, especially Canada. How are you not dead yet? Because I live on fear. America laughed as they pulled into the main drive, showing 3 beautiful mansions, farmlands, fields, an orchard, a small grove of trees in the mountains, all encased in a beautiful northern fan. Jesus Christ, how freaking big is her house? Jesus. And there's one. Whoa, that's so cool. I'm mostly German. There was no time to marvel as Floyd jumped into a pool in a Teletubby suit, putting flex tape everywhere. Idaho shoved about 20 potatoes in his mouth, swallowed, and ran over as America exited the car. Dad! He screamed, his voice almost echoing. The other children bailed out of the house, knocking over America. Belarus stood at Idaho. You have potatoes? Her Slavic accent, I can't do it, was actually excitement. And a child's excitement in Idaho's eyes shone bright. You like potatoes too? How many can you eat in a second? And also Idaho's eyes gleamed as the countries piled off of the truly happy-looking American. Belarus smiled. 53, bless your record. I must know better than Ireland, which was, well, again, 71. Ireland, not manically. Yeah, manically. As he replied, and one of the states, namely Massachusetts, gave him a bruh look. I smiled toothfully. Why'd you tell them, Dad? Small Steve crawled onto the father of the state as he spoke. I'm quite sure that it was 286, correct? America smiled. Jesus. As Malaysian and Irish looked on amazed. UK walked up to his son saltily. Why didn't you tell us you had kids? America glared daggers at him. I didn't want them to be used against me, but it doesn't look like I have a choice now. Fuck up! His kids following him. He walked inside. Tucked his shot at nothing, just outside the back door of the main mansion, bored. Then the country's glanced at the immaculate. This word, and clean architecture and awe. Then Wisconsin drank some whiskey and yelled at the wall. I might turn this into resume. Who knows? New Poland. Scree! Laughed after it was over. 1,800 words. I had to read that. I must see if I can make this one even longer. Let me just see some peanuts real quick. Just eating some peanuts right now. Why does my back hurt? Okay. I'm good now. America caught the bottle before it hit the wall, opening a door which led to a massive fridge. 61 children ate a lot of food, which she had. Placing the whiskey carefully on the shelf, he brought out iced tea made for UK Louisiana's and requested the cooking materials, hens, and vodka for the communist clan. Rooms would be a later issue. Placing the various materials on the table, Louisiana started cooking. Her father, however, poured a cup of iced tea for the UK. UK. Bringing the tea to the UK, whom had complimented when he brought some of the legendary substance to work. He next turned to the communist clan. Russia looked hungry at the bottles. Which America handed him 3, one of them Soviet. The other Russian looked confused. You capitalists have vodka? America nodded, irritated as it crashed down from the kitchen. Right into the living room, he caught the vase knocked over by Alabama before it hit Hawaii. Alabama hid in the corner. And the American side. Bama, it's not your fault, just apologize to Hawaii. His youngest child looked a bit scared, while America squawked like a Russian. One of them entered the room, Soviet to be exact. You can squat like a Slav. Please give me that Soviet's no ignorant statement. Why not communist? I can't read Russian because I'm American. I don't have any more peanuts. There's some good peanuts. Maybe I should eat peanuts. But they're heart healthy. Soviet looked surprised and just sat in America's lounge like he owned it. The elder walked off with a Tisk town. And America was older by like 150. By 150 years, LMAO. He speaks Russian because of New York and Alaska. As he ran to the kitchen, Britain was staring at him awkwardly. What was we saying? We'll get back to that when we get to that. America turned on the steel toward Louisiana. What are you making this time, Louise? His daughter took out some perfectly cooked bacon, some salmon, barbecue sweet tea, biscuits, and homemade butter. I still have to make dessert. Could you get the peaches? Her food smelled heavenly, and Vermont and Canada entered the back door, holding fresh maple syrup. Canada hugged America tightly. Bro, why? America choking a little, and Canada released him. Your child knows how to make maple syrup. This is awesome! The entire country smiled, petting Vermont on the back as he set the syrup down. The short nodded, walking to the small orchard in his backyard. Wait. Starting to fill a basket with peaches from a tree, Sylvie walked over, blinking. What are you doing, America? Having a dick Slavic accent, the elder struggled to interpret. Getting peaches for Louisiana. Why? Sylvie crossed his arms, intiming America. Louisiana is cooking a dessert, likely with Georgia. Chill, dude. This last part was mumbled, but the Russians still exploited the skull afterwards. I want to know why. The Polish people hate me. I don't know. Why do I hate Israel? I can't tell if it's this face as well. I mean, probably half the world. I'm from Louisiana. Yay. Unexpectedly, he started helping him pick the higher up ones. Soon there were about 12 peaches, enough for the two states to make large enough pie or cobbler. One could plan to make one of the two. He entered the house, Louisiana, Georgia having already prepared the other ingredients, and were platting their food. America handed George the basket. Thanks, Dad. He nodded nodded curtly to his daughter while going to his room to work for a short while. After 50 minutes or so, he walked downstairs. The dessert was almost done. Jesus, I sound like I'm about to cry. And everyone was called to eat by the tree in the kitchen. Harry sitting country sat at the dining table, Delilah looking slightly slightly uncomfortable. America passed out plates, silverware, napkins, and cups, and got the food they liked. And drink. The communist clan were looking at the large amount of food, comfortably taking little or no food. Every other country eating it, clearly enjoying themselves. That's some kind of communist food. Eat the goddamn food. Louisiana looked at them sadly. Are you enjoying the food I made? Jesus. None of them had taken a bite yet. I promise not poisoned. And feel free to eat as much as you want. The girl went to the kitchen, took out a beautiful cobbler, which many of the countries say that strangely. Cobbler must not be a common dessert outside of the U.S. I don't think I've had cobbler. I want to try it one day. Same, dude. Getting so many gifts from his skills, too. Many states instead piled it onto their plates, all taking small bites, savoring the flavor. So was America. All states, territories, organizations, and their father had already finished the paying part of the meal. Lucky by how rapidly they had pelted to dessert. Vermont did by putting syrup on the cobbler, but no one cared. The communist clan's leader, finally took a bite of the food. He looked surprised, likely by the perfect smell, the flesh flavors the sweet had surprised. Jesus. Cautiously, the other fondled, but Sylvia was savoring it as the others did, like the cobbler. His kids ate it happily. Communist clan. America smiled. Louisiana was an incredible cook, and the food was making them all happy. Finally, the first of the other countries managed to show who took a slice of the cobbler, and he appeared to be in heaven, as the American expected. By the time the man still had work to do, leaving doors of the house by country before entering his home and returning to his work. How long had it been since America had slept? America didn't know. Frankfurt soldier was more important than enjoying time with them. In the night, he crawled into his bed, shelter rapping on his door, silent as he opened it. Russia? Why was the Eastern European country at this door? I was having trouble sleeping. Why go to your father's room then? Mucus is capped. I'm choking on my own mucus, okay? I'm choking on my own mucus here. It's almost like 1. It's almost like 1 in the morning. This is what happens when I get tired. I don't want to repeat the last time I disturbed him. Dang. Again, night, America woke up because gentle, quiet from the room just below, hiding Alaska's room. He walked upstairs and saw Hawaii clutching the wrist, her scar from Pearl Harbor bleeding as Alaska cried holding her. CB gasped if he had already cried before this. What's wrong? America asked tiredly, squatting down beside Alaska. Why isn't she started bleeding again when they had those nightmares? The States, Forrest nodded. Alaska had always had nightmares about the Russian Empire. Grabbing a roll of matches for the bleeding Hawaiians, sitting there, comforting them shortly. To the room, Russia was crying. Another person to comfort, seemed like America would begin another near sleep saying, "What's wrong, Rusky?" "What's wrong, Rusky?" The Russian lad glared at the familiar nickname. Nightmares. "I have those too. Need a hug?" The Tsar seemed to hesitate, but replied to the elder anyway. "Yes." America cuddled Russia in his arms until the country fell asleep again, and then he carefully returned to his desk to sleep without disturbing him. Today has been exhausting. We're 2 out of 46 chapters deep. Rick will be reading one last chapter because I want to drink water when I go to sleep. Also, my throat's gotta get hoarse. Go for the ad pass. My good sleep. Jesus Christ, what the frick is happening? No, don't want more, I'm scared. Okay, we don't have a chapter here. Let's see what's up. Jesus. So we're going to skip to chapter 4. Flora had returned, running from the forest, holding what appeared to be a snake. Well, it was alligator size and its big venom. What happened next was surprising. And America ran towards Florida. Screams sounded from Oregon. The OG, as this scaled, writhing creature hit his exposed skin. "That's for taking my alligator steak earlier." Everyone was staring at Flo with a "what the fuck?" his face. Australia being the exception. He was wheezing and carefully took the snake off Origin. The OG. "How the hell did you find the snake?" "Mate?" Florida shrugged. The facility looked on horrified, as did the rest of the countries, even Australia. "You had to have been looking to find this," launched herself at me. Australia glared at me. Is this normal? How many fucking times am I gonna hear that art? Shh, not breaking the fourth wall. Japan, shut up. But she's not in the... Yes, very much, though. Shut. Hermione was still riding waves on her surfboard, still mostly dry. Let's go, completely covered in water. A few hours later, nothing much eventful happened. Literally, that day was hilarious. New York jumped in Santa. New York and Cali. The two decided to get revenge by beating the shit out of him. Every country seemed to be relaxed, less worried. In the communists looked calmer, although agitated. "Why don't you know vodka with us?" America overheard Russia muttering, annoyed. America brought alcohol with him, mostly mixed with Everclear. It was not really even a drink anymore, but mostly alcohol. Took the bottle from his bag and swayed from it. Soviet and Russia looked over jealously. America tossed the elder's bottle. He reached into his bag, pulled out a letter for Russia. The bottle was very clear for himself. Soon the two drank some. They looked slightly rosy. The Russians didn't have much of a tolerance for anything but vodka. The vodka was tolerant was legendary. America was like chugging straight Everclear in his bathroom in the middle of the night until he forgot how every single time his kids were hurt. It's crazy in America. Jesus. But he didn't do that anymore. Soviet looked at him. His words barely discerned the jixer. Well, not whiskey. America laughed smiling as he replied. It was mostly Everclear. I like whiskey with whiskey. Lash glared at him. What the fuck, America? It's my favorite drink. I should probably get you back now before you pass out. America grabbed the bottles, only the one he drained near empty. With all his things together, he led the two drinking Russians to his house. Russia was clinging onto his shoulder, and Russia was hugging his arm. Joking clinginess was annoying. They might force him to stay in one place to cuddle them. America didn't hate them, but he had rivalry with both. It was kind of annoying. Putting each of the Russians in their rooms amid protests, hopefully they weren't so drunk they couldn't change. It was highly unlikely, and anyway, it won't baby them. America chased to the clothes he was wearing before the beach and put the alcohol back to the fridge. Russia walked into the room and curled up on the couch, followed by Soviet, who went over and hugged America tightly as he started walking towards where unconscious fish bore. So he went rushed on the couch, both waters that had curled up next to him. This is so damn uncomfortable. Well, it was. So Soviet pulled America into a bear hug and muttered a few pet names for Russian. To have got America's extensive knowledge of the language, America started to blush, and he knew Soviet was getting late. Perfect time to be a bit of a bully, but he was extremely uncomfortable. He threw him down, so he started to pace quickly into his room, walked towards his desk. Soviet had followed him, still drunk. The American lit out a novel and grilling, cursing creatively the variety of languages. To Chinese before he could sit down. Soviet took America's seat if West was in his lap. America wanted to spot him, but he was in a remote position. Resolving to work, even if he was forced in the to the rest of the lap, he took out his laptop. Sure, it came from the lap. The communist was having his die. Holy shit! Jesus Christ! What the fuck is going on? So, guys, fair warning, I might be skipping a lot. I might be skipping a lot of things. Because it's a Search to 11, I'm not reading it. Both Russia liked America's dick body. Russia followed in his father's footsteps and breaking into the room. He just sat up beside Sue, just sitting there staring at America. God, this is uncomfortable. Yeah, same. Could you still, leave? In the better time to take straight to America's zone. No. Their reply was use them. America seriously wanted to punch them. Both Russia and Soviet deserved it. Go, or I can, and will, said Flora Anu. We'll leave you show us your eyes. America wanted to run and hide, told them to cry. He wasn't as weak as he was then, but showing them would be like revealing those awfully. You're still so that's the movements a mile away. Bending. Leave now. Get out. America what was I saying? So we got America's glasses. Those. Get the fuck out now. Not the sun. The sun doesn't shine. Stubborn idiots. No, you look husband, me, my family, war paid, but or so get out, final warning. Soviet in the dick. Oh, look, an airplane. Phil was pissed at the two easily recognizable figures in the room. Having bad posture, I was usually sculpture a good bit. About 3 inches. Even before that, I was about 5 inches taller than my father. So I extended myself to my floor almost as tall as Russia. Now even with my father's glasses. if you want to see or hear something similar to my father's, I asked Kansas. Mom's just like from the same man that hurt my family before I was even a part of it. My words were a growl, native curses ready to spring from my lips. Calm down. Using the translator because Jesse wasn't sure. America said to me meekly in another native tongue to an Asian this time, Javo. And she was I loathed to look on confused. Leave my father's room. They did. My anger surprising them to both. Them. And me. I usually kept my cool. Let's go get you some new sunglasses. America nodded. I'll be shaking. I knew if his past and the horrors that came with seeing his bright and unique eyes, and the emptiness where the same one used to be. Also, there will also be some extras in the closet. America opened his eyes to enter the closet, one glowing note where there is a stolen lifeless looking as usual. Let's glance closely with the new set of glasses. 71 8 floors full. They have cooked feathers on the side. Hello. Just on stage room. Just cooking beside this room. Made sense that he wanted to be alone. Delaware, Virginia, Pennsylvania. Moth over me, slightly worried. They tried taking them off. I nodded, and Reed looked pissed. But just sat down with Puff, still and rushed to exit the rooms drunkenly. Of course they were drunk. Of course it would take a lot from them to mend broken relationships with my father. But did they honestly seem to care? No. They never did. Nah, it's okay, dude. This is a safe haven for everyone. I don't judge. Unless you're, like, nah. I don't judge. This is a safe place. And that concludes this reading. Tomorrow, I'll read chapters 4 to 6. 4 to 7. No, 5 to 7. No, 5 to 7. It's like 5 to 7. But, as always, and I'm going to feel guilty for this, but we have to end the stream. Because, like, the demon that's in the corner of my room is telling me to. Shut, Melvin. Can't you even get Mexican? So, we are in the stream. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to drink water. But we can't read all 50 chapters, or else it'll be close to a 2-hour stream, which we can't have here on this channel. Oh no. I haven't been paying attention to the story. Basically, America has children, and the countries have to stay with him because coronavirus. For some reason. So, we're in the stream, and I'm going to end the stream, because I said so and Melvin said so. And I'm like tired. My voice hurts. It's cracking, which you could I don't really have a favorite ship. If it's just like, if it's a ship, it's good. That's good for me. Rush Ranger. I have to end the stream. Please continue. You can continue like your things in the comments, because no one comments on live streams anymore. So okay. Bye guys. See y'all tomorrow night. I'm just gonna